Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, you're going to want to start by looking at the beginner playlist. I get the question all the time, where's a good place to begin? Begin in the beginner playlist. How I like to work is I like to do one round with you guys, show you all the exercises, and then leave it up to you to listen to your body and decide whether you want to do more rounds. Now this is a 10-minute equipment-free workout, although I'll let you know that some of the exercises will be a little bit more challenging if you add weights to them. So I'm going to cue you in the workout. And we're doing a 45-second work interval, which gives me a little bit more time to play around with different levels. So it's a versatile workout. It could be for a beginner, someone who's just new, or it could be for those of you who have been getting sweaty with me for a little bit longer. So welcome to Short Circuits. Make sure you're warmed up and let's get sweaty. We're starting out with squats. Feet are a little bit wider than hip distance. Toes are turned out. And you could use a pair of dumbbells for this one, in which case you would stay with the basic squats. As you squat, it's very important that you make sure that your knees are turned out and they're tracking with your toes. Your chest is lifted, your butt is down, and your hip hinging. You can keep your hands behind your head in prisoner squat, and then option number 2 is to turn the squat into squat jacks. Keep making sure that that butt is down and the chest is up, and you're just in a slight hip hinge. Your shoulders are not rounded. Option number 3 is a heel click squat jack. Couple more seconds. Moving on to move number 2. We're going to be doing a bunch of different kinds of planks here, so come down onto the floor. You're on your hands and knees to start out with. Begin by moving your hips forward so your body is in a triangle. Shoulders are over the hands. One long line from knees to shoulder. Keep your eyes down. Neck is a natural extension of the spine. Option to lift the knees off the floor and bring them back down. Third option is to stay in a plank with knees lifted. And I'll give you a fourth option here. You can add some push-ups in if you'd like. Stand up and come to the end of your mat. We're going to be doing a kneel to stand move. Feet are together. You're going to come into a kneeling position and walk your legs forward. You're alternating your lead leg. Arms are optional. I like to keep mine out of the way with the prisoner hands. Option to add a knee drive. And then option to add a forward lunge, lifting the knee and coming back into the kneeling position. Next up, we have a side plank, so come down to the mat, elbow under the shoulder, bend the knees so they're at 90 degrees and your body is in a straight line. We're keeping the knees bent for the first option, lifting the hips up, stacking the shoulders. Arm can just rest on top of your body. You can reach it up if you'd like. It really doesn't make much of a difference. Now you can stay here, or the option is to straighten the legs. They're staggered. If you need to go back to the bent leg position at any time, feel free to do so. And the third option is to stack the feet. Keep lifting the hips. Come on up to standing. We're going to do some side lunges. You're standing in the middle of your mat. Your feet are together. Going to start out with some basic lunges from side to side. Keep your toes forward and sit back through your heels. Arms are optional. When you're ready, you can make it a little bit bigger by reaching down towards the floor. Another option is to add a jack in the middle. Just drives your heart rate up a bit, a little bit more cardio. And then the third option, or fourth option, is to add a flying jack in the middle. Almost there. Okay, come on down to the mat for the side plank on the other side, starting with bent legs. Body in a long line, elbow right under the shoulder. Open up the chest, lift the hips up. If you need to adjust, adjust. Don't stay in a position that feels uncomfortable. Option to straighten out the legs, they're staggered. Keep lifting the hips. And then stack the feet if that's where you want to go. Let's make a run together. I'll be by your side. We're standing up again and we're doing a walkout version of the burpee. It's called a walkout plank. So you're standing at the top of your mat. Feet are together. You're going to do a reverse lunge and come into a plank right here. And then walk the foot in. We're alternating sides. Option to add a push-up. Option to add a kick here. It's a little test of your balance. Looks like I forgot my last push-up. The next move is glute bridges. You're lying on your back, legs are bent, toes are slightly turned out, feet are fairly close to your butt, arms are relaxed. You're just going to lift your hips up, squeezing your glutes. Keep those knees in line with the toes. Option to stay here or bring the feet a little closer together. Glue the knees together, one leg glute bridges. Option for a one leg crab dance. This one is definitely challenging for balance, but you can really feel it in your glutes. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So lying back down, turn the toes out slightly, relax your upper body, and get ready to squeeze. Lift and lower. Stay here or bring the feet closer together, glue the knees together, and one leg glute bridges. Stay here or take it up another level with the one leg crab dance. This was definitely a little bit tough for me on this side. Could be because I forgot to put my hand down. But I guess that's another option. Awesome, guys. Number 10 is crunches. You're gonna start with your fingers just behind your ears, elbows are wide, knees are bent. You're just gonna peel your shoulder blades off the floor, chin towards the chest, chest coming a little bit closer to your thighs. Stay here or reach your arms forward and take your body a little bit more off the floor. So peeling a little bit more of the upper back off the floor, reaching forward. And then last option is to stay up and do some V-sits. Stay strong. You should be thinking about how you feel and whether you might want to go for one more round. Thank you so much for getting sweaty with me today and for choosing my channel Short Circuits. As usual, if you enjoyed the workout, please like and share. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe. New workouts are always posted on Monday mornings. Now guys, I've been doing this for 2 years and I don't make a ton of money. I have never asked you guys for anything and I don't want to put any pressure on you, but you guys, some of you guys have been asking me to invest in equipment that I don't have so I can do some pretty cool workouts. So I'm in the process of setting up a Patreon page for donations. As I said, no pressure at all, and I'll let you guys know when that is up and running and where you can find it. Even $5 for the whole year would really help. So thanks again for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, take care of you, be healthy, be happy, and get sweaty.